I once addressed about the similarity between Kimetsu no Yaiba and Tokyo Ghoul, and now with Tanjiro losing an eye, it looks like the comparison will continue on. It all comes down to one demon to end the madness at last. Tanjiro and Giyu are the first to confront Muzan. As they have no chance at winning by themselves, they will have to wait until all pillars, as well as the upcoming ones, unite. The long-awaited battle has begun. If Tanjiro's rage in a colorized page isn't hype enough, the intense action will do. Before the intensity kicks off, the calming moment revolves with the detail on Pillar's plan to defeat Muzan. It's true that slicing his head off won't kill him. However, the key is the sunlight. The goal is to stall time against Muzan until dawn. It would be poetic justice since that's his main desire to steal Nezuko away. The main question is, can the pillars keep up? That itself is serious suspenseful. Is begging for more characters to die, as if we didn't have enough. All I could say is, Godspeed. The action goes into high gear immediately after the info was done. Muzan can use his arm like a whip, causing crazy damages surrounding them. A single page of destruction is enough to tell me, this is pure brutal. It's like dealing with a challenging boss fight in a video game. Absurdity at its worst. Giyu can't do anything but dodging. Tanjiro is dodging by instinct alone. Basically, luck saved him. The first page, or even the last chapter, is crucial to Tanjiro's movement. Earlier, he described the goal that practically told us that their intention isn't to attack like the usual procedure. However, we see him trying to land a hit. As impressive it was for him to dodge in close range, his approach heavily concerned me. His rage got the worst of him. Aiming for unnecessary target is why his train of thought is seen as unusual of him. I knew the consequence would hit him eventually, but not to the extent of losing his right eye. It surprised me a lot when his eye was cut. I cringed at the very panel. It's surreal, to be honest. Eerily enough, I thought it's great that the consequence is dire to any character. It doesn't sugarcoat the damage and leave them scarred, literally and spiritually. Not to mention, it has bad effect to the performance, which is downright crucial. For the protagonist, it's quite damaging. I felt bad when he didn't understand what just happened. No one is safe. On the humor side, it's funny to realize Tanjiro's voice actor, Natsuki Hanae, is voicing yet another eye patch character. Granted, we don't really know Tanjiro's future, but if he does wear one, then it's confirmed. As you may not know, Natsuki also voiced Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. Now I can see why Togashi shared his blessings to those two series. Also, shipping fans can say Tanjiro and Kanao now have one similar feature. That's charming, I guess. Fortunately, Giyu is there to save Tanjiro from certain death. Muzan is completely aware of their intention. It's best for the main villain to be aware and less smart. If Tanjiro losing an eye wasn't shocking enough, Muzan drops a bombshell and announces Iguro and Kanroji were killed by Nakame. Upon my first reaction, I wanted to say, done, and leave the room. Not because it's bad writing, but taking away Kanroji is pure blasphemy. You ever seen a video where they talk about a moment that killed a series or other media? This will be it. Joking aside, I was livid to see their bodies. Kingdom got outdone in surprise death. Or perhaps not. The battle resumed, even more intense than before. This time, Tanjiro is trying to regain balance, but his confidence is misguiding him. It's really unlike him to think this way, but it creates an unnerving tension. With his eye loss, the fans can't believe more dire consequences inbound for him. Perhaps not killing him off, but losing a limb or two is plausible. That's how you win over fans' attention. It's nerve-wracking when he's trying to keep up in his rougher state. He can't even use the transparent world with his smell sense because of Muzan's speed. Kind of funny to read it out loud, but you get the idea. It becomes very alarming once he corners himself because of his weakened sight. Once again, it shows the significant drawback of battle damage. His thoughts worried me throughout. I didn't know what to expect in the next page. Turn the page, and Christmas has come. Kanroji barged in to save the day. Never did I celebrate a moment since the famous gathering scene of Avengers Endgame. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, but her surprise entry is satisfying as hell. I didn't want to believe she was killed, so this brought back my smile. If anime-only fans believe they know her character already, they have no idea what's coming when her spotlight arrives. I adore her character. The panel with her shock reaction is a great example. Glamorously amusing. Iguro saves Tanjiro. The last time they interacted, Iguro elbowed him. It's a nice change of scenery. Despite his attitude is still as nasty. It didn't matter to Tanjiro. He had enough of losses for one day. It's a huge sign of relief that we sorely needed. It's good to see Calvary has arrived. But it's even better to see Muzan lost his cool over a false sight. It does beg the question, how did Nakime fail to track them? The answer, revenge, is sweet. Yushido is manipulating her vision, hence the false sight of death. That explains the mystery man who held Kanroji in the last chapter. He granted them a chance to escape and gather up. What's better is he can control the building to open up for the sun when the time comes. On top of all of that, he can detour all pillars to Muzan. That's brilliant. How amazing it is that he became a star player. He even has a badass speech to make him greatness. All in one moment. Tamayo will be so proud. This was a great chapter with suspenseful and relieving moments. The action was intensifying. Tanjiro legitimately had me worried with his careless action. The consequence left me shocked, yet highly engaged in his sequence with every step. The surprise was really satisfying from all accounts. Yushido became a megastar in one move. That's how you create a defining character moment. As the old saying goes, payback is well, you know the rest. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. I can't say this arc is the end or not, but I just want to clarify when it comes to the banner that says Destiny ends here. It's just in hype because the fact is, the main target is right in their face, Muzan. Whatever happens there, we don't know. Will the series end here? We don't know. Anything can happen. Until then, hold your breath, because this is going to be a hell of a ride. What do you think of this chapter? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel, and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.